everybody. I'm Cheryl Hamilton. I'm Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Maui, and thank you so much for purchasing my Fun Fold pack for April. This month we're learning how to do waterfall cards, and that's one of my favorite types of fun folds. The first one is an ocean scene or seashells, and see, waterfall cards, just you pull the bottom and it opens like that, you know, and you're still able to open up the card and put your message on the inside. Second card we're making is this one. I put it sideways. Today's plan: consume all of my favorite things because adulting is hard. And the third card is made with, I think the designer series paper is called Flowering Fields, but this is the reverse side of it that has a lot of clouds. And I've used Free as a Bird, which is one of the neatest sets we have in our annual catalog. And I've made it into a birthday card. Okay, so you stay tuned, and just hopefully you'll follow all the directions. Just pause the video when you need to. And again, thank you so much for purchasing this. Have fun. I'm going to show you how to make a waterfall card, and this one is kind of an ocean scene. It features the designer series paper Waves of the Ocean and these gorgeous blue foils that you can get right now. They're it has this color and a coastal cabana and silver, and they're just gorgeous. So these are all available just for a limited time only, so I would grab them while you can. And waterfall cards, you just pull on one end of them and you watch the pages flip. So they are really fun to do, and whoever gets them is going to be really delighted with them. But they're pretty easy to make. So here's how it's done. I start with a piece of thick basic white paper that's 11 inches by 4 1/4, and it's scored down the middle at 5 1/2. And I'm just going to fold it. And then cut a piece of designer series paper that's Waves of the Ocean. I'm just going to make it a blue card and stick this on here. This is cut 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, the waterfall mechanism, that's what I'm calling it, is cut 9 by 2 inches, and I need to score it. So I'm going to score it just using my trimmer. I'm going to start at 2 3/4, 3 1/2, and 4 1/4. So you've just got these 3/4 inch score lines here, and then you have one long one at the end. So I'm going to folding it in half, and then I'm going to keep folding in the same direction, like that. So it's not like an accordion or a fan that goes back and forth. It's all just the same direction, like that. Okay, so to put it on my card, I've cut the foil sheets. I've got one of these that's 4 inches by 1 inch, and I'm going to put some Stampin' Seal on the ends. You could also use tear and tape, but something kind of strong would be really good. Now this is the one part that you need to watch, because it's important to know how to line this up. You place your waterfall mechanism, and I'm putting the folded end, I'm folding it almost in half, and putting the folded end up to the top of the design series paper. And then I'm going to put this this strip that goes over it and line it up with this right there, the top piece. So I'm lining it up right about there, not down here. Okay, so let me get it. And once I stick it down, it's going to be pretty permanent because that stuff sticks real well. So I'm just trying to make sure it's pretty straight, and it looks good, I think. Okay, so now I'm committed to it's stuck down there. I'm going to lift up the top part of this and glue it on the top of this foil piece. So instead of guessing where, where I'm gluing up here or something, I line this up where I wanted, make sure it's centered, and just hold it, and I'm going to put some glue here. And glue it right down. Now I can start some stamping, and I'm not allowed to stamp on the kits I'm sending out, so you'll need to have your own stamp set. I'm using Friends Are Like Seashells, and this is a set I've used a lot. It's from the annual catalog and just has some really great seashell images and sentiments. Another set that you could use that I just found the other day was Seize the Day. This is found in the mini catalog, and this would also be really cute with this paper. But so for stamping, what I usually would start with is I kind of do it backwards. I'm going to pull this down, and I can stamp on this long edge if I want. And I'm going to use Pacific Point and stamp a sentiment on it. Okay, and these little dots in here, I'm going to use soft sea foam because I just want them real light. Oh shoot, I just put it down. Okay, and you want to punch a hole in the end. I'm going to punch a tiny hole because I'm just going to put a string in this. I've stamped my seashell images using Pacific Point and Coastal Cabana, and then the little dots are soft sea foam. And my white squares are 1 7/8 inch square, and the blue foil is 2 inches. So I'm just going to glue those on there for a border. Now be careful with your foils because you don't want to get glue on them. There's no way of erasing it. So just do the best you can to not use too much glue and to not put it on the very edge. And it should behave itself. Okay. Okay, remember I stamped this one already, so it's pulled all the way out. I stamped that, so I'm ready to, let me think how I want them. I'll do this. this, and this. Okay. So the next one, I'm going to glue on this square here. You'll give it a, I'm trying to do this quicker for the video, but make sure you give it a little bit of time to dry, or it might get moved around. So the next thing I do, my next square, I'm going to glue to this. You don't put glue on the square, so just make yourself remember that. You're putting glue, because then you'll be stuck, like, oh, I've got glue on this. You just want it on the 3/4 inch section right up here. And again, don't put too much glue, because you don't want it oozing all over the place. This stuff sticks really well once it dries, so you really don't need a lot of it. Let me see what I'm doing. Okay, again, just put it on the little section. It's really easy to mess up and start putting glue on this. So I bet that's the thing that most people will do wrong. They'll be like, oh, she told me. Yeah, and then, like I said, I would probably do it a little slower than this because you want to let them dry. But it's going to be fine. Get a hole punch or something, punch a little hole there. And you're going to attach some baker's twine or some kind of ribbon. So I'm folding this in half and sticking it through the hole. And then I'm just going to put the ends of the baker's twine through the loop. I think I'm kind of done. Yep. Okay, and you can go ahead and stamp the envelope and the inside, and you have a really fun card. Wink Stella would be fun too on this. I want to show you another one I did, because you're not going to have the same stamp set, or you might have it, but in the instructions on the back page of each set of instructions, I've put a supply list, and I've added like a suggestion of another stamp set that you might want to look at. So if you need to order something. Now this one was Seize the Day, which is this, and so I made it with the same kit that you'll be getting, and look how cute. I mean, look at the images in that. They're really sweet. So it's the same type of thing, and isn't that cute? Wishing you oceans of happiness. And I mean, you could even really do this for a wedding card, I just thought it was really cute. So I left the inside blank, except for some fish, because it could be, a graduation, a birthday, or anything you want. But I like that one a lot too. Okay, I want to show the other cards that are in the kit. This one is made with the stamp set Nothing's Better Than. So that's a real fun set that has some of my favorite things in it. And it's really cute as a bundle too, because it cuts out the cookies and coffee cup and all that. I put this one sideways just to give you, different options of how to do these waterfall cards. The other thing that's different is, these 2x2 squares, try mixing up the colors a little bit. And I put a sentiment up there. So look, today's plan, consume all of my favorite things, because adulting is hard. So I really like that set. And I think I left it blank on the inside. You can just put a white paper. For this card, the other one I was thinking would be cute with it is Dress to Impress. That would be super cute. You could put sentiments on your squares, or, you know, shoes and lipstick and little flowers. So this would be a real cute one for that. I'm sure you'll be able to find something in your craft room. So that'll be neat to see what you guys do. This last card is made with like the reverse side of Flowering Fields. So this is the cloud side, and I really like the pastels. The set I use on this is called Free as a Bird, and it's one of the best sets in the annual catalog, especially this image. It's just beautiful. So I really love this. I had to dust it off. You know, you forget about those old ones once in a while. But here's how it looks. See the Wink of Stella I put on there? And this one, I can't see it very well, but it's a little bit sparkly. And it's just your friendship means the world to me. I made it into a birthday card because I always need those. So the inside, I just did happiest birthday wishes, which I found in Artfully Layered. And again, you guys could do anything with a card like this. This is kind of a do your own thing. So I just pick some stamp sets that have a few smaller images and sentiments, and you'll be able to make a cute card. I thought that painted poppies could be real pretty with this. It's another one of my favorite sets in the annual catalog, and especially this image. I love that. I just picked this out, color and contour, because, you know, you could do a sentiment and a couple of flowers and stuff. And so those are my ideas. Oh, this one I wanted to show you too. See how the mechanism is different right there. I ended up stamping it with this delightful tag topper punch. So I did it the same way. Here's a sample, and all the score lines are down here. This is the long edge, and I just stuck it in here and punched the end. And that's really pretty to make a decorative edge like that. I think that's it. So anyway, I hope you guys have fun making these waterfall cards, and get in touch with me if you have any problems at all, but I think you'll really like it. And I really appreciate you supporting me and buying my kit this month. So I hope you really enjoy it. Aloha.